Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be having a look at all the Warhammer products available to pre-order this coming Saturday. And this week, if you're a fan of Tyranids for Warhammer 40,000, you're in for a real treat. We've got a lot to go through. Before we get started though, a massive thank you to all my sponsors and supporters for helping me keep going with these regular videos. It'd be awesome if you check out some of the links below to the Little Shop DVD and Games in Listgard and Element Games, where you can save up to 20% on all the products we'll be looking at here. And I'll also get a small commission, so you'll be helping me get these videos going too. So let's get started and dive straight in with the first product, which is the new 120-page Codex Tyranids. Here we go then. This is going to give you everything you need for the new Tyranids for 10th edition. This is going to replace the index now, and this has got all the detachment rules. You're going to get lots of miniature showcases in there and all the lore as well. There's going to be data sheets for 47 Tyranid units. You're going to get 6 full detachments, all with unique abilities. You're going to get the rules, the enhancements and stratagems, and the new Crusade content. If you want to get fancy, there's also this luxury special edition version. This is going to give you everything you can expect from these now. Silver foil details, unique cover art, and the purple gilt page edges. So if you're a real fan of the Tyranids and you want something a little bit special that's not available all that long, then pick up this special edition. And just to let you know, tomorrow I'll be going through all the prices for these products, so if you're interested in how much it's going to cost ready for pre-order, then I'll be including that in a full video tomorrow once we get all the confirmed prices for the EU and the UK. I won't be getting the prices on this limited edition one though. That will be available on Saturday when pre-orders go live. Okay, now it's time to look at a load of models, beginning with the Norn Emissary. This looks like an awesome model. It's going to be one of those big ones towering above the enemy, and this kit's going to give you a couple of build options. You can make the Norn Emissary, or you can assemble the kit as a Norn Assimilator. And I expect there's going to be lots of extra pieces in there as well, so if you want to do any kit bashing later on, there's probably going to be quite a few spares left over. But I really love the base of this model. I think I prefer the Norn Assimilator, how that one's done. Looks awesome. Next up, we've got the Death Leaper, and I think out of all of the Tyranid models that we're going to see today in this video, this is probably my favourite one. Really like this. I love the little bit of scenery terrain there at the bottom that it's positioned on, and that cloak of skin is kind of weird, but also cool. I think it looks great. If you like the idea of an assassin in your army, then this is the one you want, and it's going to be great to sneak in behind enemy lines and just do some chaotic destruction there. Next up is the Lictor, and you're going to be wanting this one to slip in through defensive lines to slaughter valuable targets. There's also a Neuro Lictor, and they're describing this one as a new subspeed of Lictor, only starting to appear across the galaxy. This bioform trades raw close combat prowess for insidious mental abilities and projects a psychic miasma that overcomes the enemy and shatters their disciplines. That sounds pretty fun. Next up are the Gene Stealers, and these are certainly not any new characters, but nice to see them getting an upgrade. You've got some optional assembly here. You can build them as the Umgal heads. I hope I've said that right. That'll give you a different way to play them and a totally different look as well. These Gene Stealers are going to come in a box of 10. And then we've got the Termagants, and these are going to give you a nice box there, including the Ripper Swarm as well. So all together here, you're going to get 10 of the Termagants and 1 set of the Ripper Swarms. These are very similar to the ones that came in the Leviathan box set, but you do get the bonus sprue with all those special weapons. And if you saw the online preview a little while back, you'll know exactly what's coming. Those special weapons look awesome, and that's going to give you some nice variety with your Termagants. Now we need some Hormagaunts, and here we go. We're going to get a nice box of these all together. It looks like there's going to be 10 with another Ripper Swarm in there as well. So if you want something that's a bit more close combat orientated, then get these guys going on. And the final model for the Tyranids, there's more models to come for other games though, that's going to be the Biovore. So here you can see you've got the Biovore, you're also going to get those 3 Spore Mines as well, but I think they've done a really nice update with this one. I really like the look of this actually. This could be my second favourite maybe. Great looking model, here you can see it up a bit closer. Yeah, it looks really good. Next we've got the Combat Patrol, so now we're going to get 32 miniatures altogether. That's going to consist of 20 Termagants, 5 Borbgaunts, 3 Von Ryan's Leapers, and the Psychophage as well. You're also going to get those 2 Ripper Swarms in there. Doesn't say if it's got that special weapon upgrade though in there. Maybe it's going to be included, maybe it's not. We'll have to wait and see, get a bit more detail and a peek at the sprues hopefully later on in the week. Certainly on Saturday we'll know for sure. Now we've got a pack of new and updated datasheet cards, and this is going to complement that Codex Tyranids. This is going to give all of your detachment rules, and they're going to be on a single double page spread, and this is going to be updated, so I guess these are certainly better than the index cards. And it does say in the article that these cards supersede the index cards available online. So if you did buy those earlier, I mean, they went out of date pretty quick because online they were available for free and they did updates very soon after they were released. But now for sure, these are superseding those index cards, so they're no longer going to be valid. If you've been new to 40k and this is the first time something like that's happened to you, then you better get used to it because they're updating things all the time. And yeah, a lot of things go out of date quite quick that you buy, which is a real big shame and can be quite off-putting, I must admit. Now we're on to the dreaded Games Workshop dice, but I have to say, these Tyranid dice look okay. I think they've done a nice job on the purple. It looks really cool, the effect they're going for. And judging by this picture, those pips look pretty crisp, as do the logos. But maybe this has been doctored a little bit because they look a little bit too crisp. We'll have to wait and see when we get the real ones just to see if that is the case. But otherwise, I think these are some of the better ones we've seen for quite a while as far as Games Workshop and their dice are concerned. But if you are looking for proper dice, I can certainly recommend Baron of Dice. They're really good quality. You certainly get what you pay for, and that's where I would go for any custom dice now. Next up, we've got Warhammer Horus Heresy, and it's the Arvus Lighter. You might remember this if you were a fan of Warhammer Horus Heresy and used Forge World or seen any of the models on there. This is going to be the complete resin kit, which you can include in Solar Auxiliary Armies of Warhammer the Horus Heresy. And this was taken off the Forge World website a while back. I thought this was going to come back for their new epic scale game, but it looks like it's coming back in the full size, and it's going to be still resin, so no plastic kits as yet. And this will be available from Forge World, so we won't get the price for that until it goes up on their website on Saturday. Let's head over to the Black Library now with the Tyranid Invasion 2023 e-shorts week and subscription. Here you're going to get 5 short stories from Adrian Tchaikovsky, Tammy Nichols, Danny Ware, Nicholas Wolfe and Richard Swan. Next is the Word Bearers box set collection. This consists of the trilogy for Dark Apostle, Dark Disciple and Dark Creed. There's only going to be 1,000 of these available. They're signed and numbers, so get in quick if you want one. Then we've got The Rose in the Darkness. This is written by Danny Ware, an Adeptus Sororitas novel. Next up is Blackstone Fortress, the Omnibus by Darius Hink, Nick Kime, Guy Haley and many more. Then there's Defender of the Imperium by Sandy Mitchell. This is going to be available in French now. And you've also got Master of the Maelstrom by Mike Brooks, available in French. Then there's Angron the Red Angel by David Geimer. That one's going to be available in German. These are all physical and digital ebook versions. Then for Warhammer Plus, if you're still signed up to that, there's going to be a battle report for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Lawmasters as well. It's looking like a fun week ahead. I've got loads planned for the hobby and for the channel as well. But to get things going midweek is going to be the preview for the Nova Open 2023. That's Wednesday and Thursday. And we're going to see reveals, hopefully, for Warhammer 40k, Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, The Old World, Warcry, Underworlds and Blood Bowl. No kill team, unfortunately, but there's still a lot there to get our teeth into. So that should be quite fun. Really like these previews. Always cool to see what's coming. And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing what's in store for the Iron Jaws. So join me this week as I'll be covering that. I'll also be bringing you lots more of my favourite game at the moment, Moonstone. I've been having a ton of fun with this. What an awesome game. So look out for that. And more from this one, the solo zombie skirmish game, Escape from Stalingrad Z. You can also play it as co-op or multiplayer PvP. But I love that game. Looking forward to bring you a lot more of that over the next few months too. You might like to see the video I've done for my 40k tournament terrain in the showcase video, and also the video on how to paint the rogue idol, and that's the one that I made from that insulation foam. I finally painted him. But there we go, that's this week's pre-order preview and everything that I've got planned for the week ahead. Hope you've enjoyed seeing this preview, and I'd love to hear what you think about the products featured. Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, it'd be great if you hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these regular videos. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, support the channel, get some great perks at the same time, there's a link down below in the description. It'll be awesome to see you there.